folks, it's me, Rena from Snailworks Crochet, and today's video, how much am I going to crochet in 1 week? Realistically. I've had this idea for a little bit of time, right, where I kind of wanted to see how much I crochet realistically within a week, specifically a work week, because there's a difference between a work week versus just having time off week, right? I have a couple of videos of me being like, how much of this item can I crochet in 1 day? And I also have one where I see how much I can crochet in 24 hours. So that's one. But realistically speaking, I want to see how much I crochet realistically in a week. And so how I am going to track that, I am going to be using my iPad timer to track how much I crochet. When I'm actively crocheting, I just put start. It shows like 9 minutes right now because I crocheted a little bit this morning. But just in general, I'm going to be tracking throughout the week how much I crochet, like actively crochet specifically. Now today is Sunday, so I'm going to be crocheting a bunch today. So this morning when I crochet for basically 10 minutes, I made some amigurumi parts. That video either came out last week or is coming out next week, but I made some amigurumi parts in the 10 minutes, and let me tell you, I don't like making amigurumi. With that said, I'll kind of just be vlogging, checking in throughout the week just to show you how much time has elapsed in terms of me actively crocheting, and maybe I can show you what I have actually worked on, depending. So, yeah. Okay, I think it's time for me to take a break. I have been crocheting for, I guess, 44 minutes, or I guess 44 minus 9 is about, I don't know, 30-something minutes, whatever. But in that 30-something minutes, I made a penguin face, a flipper, and a little wing. So I need to take a break because my hands hurt from doing that, but I will be back. I've crocheted for about an hour, and I have a penguin. So here's my finished penguin. The assembly of said penguin with all the sewing was not counted towards the crochet time, but yes, I have completed finishing all the details of this penguin, and so now I have a penguin in about an hour of crocheting. The penguin's kind of cute, so I'm pretty happy about that. But now I want to work on literally anything else. Okay, so last night I crocheted for a couple of hours and I got about 2 hours of crocheting done. I was working on my shawl swap shawl and I am almost done with it, so hopefully today I can finish it and, I don't know, chill out. Yo, I almost lost it because somehow, for some reason, this doesn't show up on here, but like it's still tracking from the home screen for whatever reason, and it's messing with me. But I have to be very careful to not lose my place because I genuinely thought I lost all my progress and I was about to cry. But it is the end of Wednesday and I have about 4 hours and 30-ish minutes of crocheting done throughout the week. It's been a really busy week for me, so I haven't really done much minus what I've done at home. And right now I'm actually working on the border of my shawl for my shawl swap. So this is part of it a little bit. I'm hoping that I can finish this week, especially with Easter coming up soon, so, and that'll be very useful. I probably won't get as much crocheting done tonight or tomorrow, but Friday and Saturday I will have more crocheting done. We will see how far I get, but yeah, this is my progress. Hello friends. It is Saturday and I got a decent amount of crocheting done on both Thursday and Friday. I was able to kind of figure out what was going on with my iPad, so it's not wonky right now, but I have almost 7 hours crocheted this week. And the item I have is my shawl for the shawl swap, which is my very first collab actually. So I'm pretty excited about that. I have been working on the border primarily of this shawl. It basically needs like 2 rounds of these shell stitches and I'm on the 2nd round right now. I low-key might have this game of yarn chicken that I'm hopefully gonna win, but if I don't, then I might have to rethink a couple things. I think the shawl swap video should be out by the time I post this video, but I'm not entirely sure. So we'll see what happens. Regardless, this is my shawl. It's very pretty, but this is primarily what I've been spending my time working on over the week. And the thing is, I'm actually gonna be hanging out with some friends today. So I might get some crocheting done with my friends, but I also need to run because I have been putting off running this week. So I gotta get a workout in before I go see my friends, but I just ate food. So I'm going to crochet right now while I'm letting my food digest before I go on a run.
Since I am still currently teaching full-time, I am running my 2 small businesses in literally every ounce of time that I have. And then I have some computer work that I have to get done. I have to get some stuff ordered for the shop today as well, so that it can get here hopefully in time for like a little Easter spring sale that I want to do.
Okay, so today is Sunday morning. I just woke up and I need to eat food, but before I do that, I want to check in on how much I crocheted this week. So let me pull up my iPad. So yesterday I went to my friend's place. I did a little bit of crocheting, but I also finished my shawl swap shawl yesterday, which is great. And so I have 9 hours and 54 minutes of active crochet time. There were a couple of times when I had forgotten to turn it on, so I'm just gonna round up to 10 hours. So I will say throughout one work week, I do 10 hours of active crochet time. That might be low, that might be high, depending on how the week is, just in general. But I will say this week I was a lot busier than normal, like just over the weekend and also just after work, I was just a lot busier. So that number may actually be lower than normal, but I figured I'd say it's still a little reflective of how much I do actually crochet throughout the week. But with that, I'm going to end the video here. I think this video might be a little short, but just because I didn't do that many active check-ins. But let me know down in the comments, how much do you guys crochet throughout the week, or how much do you think you crochet throughout the week? And also, like, what are you working on right now? Let me know down in the comments. And with that, I will see you later. Bye!